Predator Badlands is finally out, following the story of a predator, or however you say their species names, called Dex, who is a young character in the species. I don't know how to say the name. I am so sorry. But as a younger, I also gotta stop saying predator. Would say Dex is a lot younger, and he's still learning how to be a warrior. He's a warrior in training, and he gets sent to a planet to prove himself, where he meets a companion who helps him alongside this journey, and that is basically the movie. He kind of goes to a planet that's like a very like the most dangerous planet in this universe, or whatever, and I really enjoyed this film, but I wish I enjoyed it a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I will probably have to do a review at some point because I was pretty tired watching this movie and I was kind of going in and out during the films. You know, it's kind of like, oh, but I watched it enough where I can say I still have seen the movie and I still watched it. Overall, I will say I think I enjoyed it. There was a lot of great action. It looked great. There really wasn't anything I was like, ugh, ugh. It overall, I thought the movie looked really good, and the actors did amazing. You know, Ellie Fanning was is probably I think everyone's favorite part of this movie. She's really good. She plays a very sweet and cute character that was really fun. She also has like a she's like a dual role as well. So she plays a different character in this film, and that character is fine. I didn't get the main one, Dex. I do not know the actor's name, but he did really good. I really liked what he did in this movie. And Dan Trachtenberg is back. He's back. This is, I think, third Predator film that he's made. He made The Surprise Hit Prey. He also made one of my favorite movies this year, Predator Killer of Killers, which I really just loved and enjoyed. And I really enjoyed this one, but I'm gonna have to say, in my opinion at least, this is probably the weakest of his three Predator films. I just think narratively, it's just fine. It's kind of cliched. We've seen this type of movie before, but that's fine. That's like, there's a bunch of movies made every day, every year, whatever. So obviously, it's hard to be fully original. I think this film and the execution of that story is still really good, but I still think there was just not a lot of moments where it's like, oh, wow. It was just more like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I see. We got to go there. We got to get there. Okay, cool. Cool. And that is kind of how I felt after walking out. I feel like maybe the reviews online ruined this for me because I remember going in, hearing people go it's 5 stars in Letterboxd, it's a 10 out of 10, one of the best movies this year, and I just kind of walked out like I can see why, I guess. Again, the action is phenomenal. Actually, learning this movie was actually PG-13 and not rated R surprised me because there's a lot of moments I'm like, oh, this is a rated R film, right? Not at all. And as well, the movie was only made on $100 million, and that's pretty impressive. I'm really happy that this movie was budgeted well, and it took that budget and made everything look really amazing. The scoring's great, the visual effects are great. I did love how they didn't try to do some sort of English translation for the main character Dex. I'm really glad that for the whole movie he is speaking in his tongue, and of course there's subtitles, and it's great. I love a lot of what this movie did, and a lot of the more world building it has, which confused me on the feedback this movie's getting, or the lashback, whatever you want to say or call it. This movie's been getting online with a lot of people saying they made Predator woke. They're feminizing the Predator franchise, and the main character. Where's the buffness, the masculinity of an alien character? Where is it? Stupid opinions. Stupid opinions. If you believe all that, get off the video. I don't know what you're here for. Literally, it's so dumb. Like I said earlier in my little plot summary, this is supposed to be a younger character in this species who's still learning, and I wouldn't even say there's a moment of like girl power or girls do it better than men. She's just there to just kind of help him, and also she has no legs for most of this film, so she doesn't really do much action stuff. I would say most of the action goes to Dex and some other creatures that I probably shouldn't say for spoilers. Um, and I just really enjoyed it. Also, I'm just now putting in my head. I did love that. Yes, this movie is really connected to the Alien universe by introducing these robots, these androids or the Simps from the Alien franchise, which is the franchise I prefer more than Predator. Um, I really love that there wasn't a moment in this film that I feel like, oh, we can make a sequel crossing over these things. I love that it's set in the universe. We don't need to set up a different movie, another spin-off or whatever. The only kind of is that is sort of not really post-credit scenes of this film that just tell us exactly what the sequel's going to be, exploring something that is from the comic books. That I immediately know a lot of this woke crowdness or whatever that people are going off about is going to not be very happy when they learn how they deal with a certain part of this lore in these aliens. Again, I overall enjoyed this movie, and I still think it's worth checking out in theaters. And I really don't think you should be listening to any of these weirdos and wackos who are just saying nothing, just nothing, critical or anything that makes sense. It's a nothing burger of statements being made over here. So overall, I really enjoy Predator Badlands. I still think it's a worthwhile movie. I'm gonna have to watch it again because I really felt left out of the excitement. I remember just walking out and just going, I don't feel much. I still enjoyed it. I give it like a probably solid 8 out of 10, but like, man, I really wished I loved this movie like everyone else is. I'm usually always a person who's a lot more like easy to love a movie. I'm more easier on film. So I was really shocked that I feel like I'm gonna be one of the minority that just went, it's fine. It's okay. So unfortunately, that is how I feel. But I'll have to rewatch this film again, just because I really, really feel like I missed something. But overall, I enjoyed this movie. I think it's worth checking out. I'm starting to repeat myself, so I'm gonna start ending it here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, the support on these last videos have been so amazing. Thank you guys so much. I tried to do this. I actually watched Predator like 2 nights ago, and I got so lazy. Um, so I am so sorry for that. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Stop it. Anyways, it was nice seeing you all guys again. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Ciao.